jump, we on now. Swear no more gon' broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA, all up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers, that's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? Please, on the block that from deep like KB. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on a fight, so please don't try to me. I got too much on a fight, so please don't try to me. I gotta for the look, already got good. I got a team full of and really gotta look crazy. I put in a cup, yeah, but that's my baby. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad.
And welcome to downtown Miami, Florida. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. I know you're relaxed. It's now time to work.
305, my city, my city. This is one of my favorite stops on the road, Ed, and I'm sure the same applies to the visiting players.
No more time on the beach. It's time to hoop it up here in South Florida. Opening tip won by the Heat, and we're underway in Miami. Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play on the first possession of the game. Mavericks with the possession. Fred VanVleet. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Jimmy Butler at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throws good. Three-point play, and that puts them up 6-0. Doncic to VanVleet. Has a look. Rebounded by the Heat. Got it.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, emphatic slam. This is already getting out of hand.
Coaching strategy 101. You probably want to utilize a timeout to disrupt the pace of this other team. This game is starting to get out of hand quick and early.
Now a whistle. Dallas will use the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Doncic to Porzingis. Fred VanVleet, pass stolen by Miami. Deep left corner. Butler. Great pass to set it up. Jimmy Butler, 2 for 2. That's what you want. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. To Dragic. And he drains it.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Fred VanVleet to Porzingis. Here's a chance from long range. Very little's gone right in this first quarter, but with that 3, look at the scoreboard. They're back within 9.
And Ed, Rome was not built in one day. You can't rush the process. Just keep chipping away. Chip, chip, chip.
Trying to cash in. And that's rebounded by the Mavericks. To Luka Doncic. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Miami's got it. To Butler. Slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
It's me, I got it.
To Luka Doncic. Gasol to VanVleet. Screen coming. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
To Butler. To Dragic. Butler. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. The free throw is good. Finishing off the 3-point play. The lead grows to 12. To Porzingis.
Here comes screen, here comes screen, here comes screen.
To Luka Doncic.
Oh! Out there looking like the Dikembe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Butler into the front court. The lead is 12. Easy path to the rim.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Not that time.
I got it. Let's go.
Off the assist.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
The Mavericks signal for timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 16, James Johnson.
Doncic to Porzingis. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Old school equals high percentage.
Miami with the basketball. Screen coming. To Butler. Count the bucket for 2.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
To Porzingis. Kicks it around the perimeter. Doncic.
Remaining in the first quarter.
Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Jimmy Butler, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
And a lot of passers usually have their head on a swivel, but ultimately, either you have a feel for the game or you don't.
Doncic to Porzingis. Luka Doncic slams it down.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
To Butler. He throws it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Porzingis. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
To the line for 2. Stopping it for Dallas.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Burke with it. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
KP, Kristaps Porzingis. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. First quarter's complete, and the Heat right now are feeling good. Head coach Jay Williams with you as we get the
Substitutions, Dallas. Entering the game for Miami.
Fred VanVleet to Luka Doncic. And he dunks it down for two. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
To Waiters. Goes to the right side. 5 to shoot for Miami. To Waiters. Butler. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
I got it. Here we go.
Fred VanVleet to Gasol. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
To Waiters. Deep right corner. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Mavericks with the basketball. Driving right to the basket to Seth Curry. To Butler. Fires the 3. He buries it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Doncic curling inside. Jimmy Butler, he's now 5 for 6.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Dallas has it. Fred VanVleet to Luka Doncic. To Gasol, down low. Short jumper, won't fall. Fires the 3. Off the iron. No good. Fred VanVleet to Luka Doncic.
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Dragic. Butler. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
And the finish at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
For 3, knocks it down. It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. To Seth Curry. Sizing up the defense to Gasol. Shot won't go. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he hits. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First foul in the final 2 minutes for the Dallas.
Luka Doncic, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. Can't connect on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. That one's going to be out of bounds. Had a chance, but it's no good. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's good. At the buzzer. Nice finish and more cash in the bank as we've hit the break. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Heat were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Miami Heat. The Mavericks have yet to appear after one half of basketball. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Assists.
What you see on screen is how this team was able to gain this competitive advantage, doing what's necessary for the league.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
To Seth Curry. great look and vision. Won't go.
I got him. Here we go. I got this clown. Let's go. Yeah, keep him here. Keep him here.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Dallas with the possession. Fred VanVleet to Gasol. Seth Curry to VanVleet.
Right.
5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. 4-3. The Heat secure the rebound.
I got ball.
Beyond the arc for 3. And drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
The Heat have the rebound. To Dragic. Goran Dragic. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
So take advantage of this great opportunity.
Doncic to Porzingis. Strong finish at the rim for Marc Gasol. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Dragic.
I'm here. Oh, no, he can't guard you out there.
Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a 3-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Here we go.
Fred VanVleet to Porzingis. Deep left corner. Off the pro hop. Strong footwork.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Butler to bring it up. His guys holding the big lead. Here comes the screen.
Left.
To Butler. Shot from the lane won't go. Dallas owns the basketball. Fred VanVleet to Luka Doncic. Here comes the screen. Has a look. The jumper's off the mark.
I'm here.
Over to the right side.
Trap.
To Dragic. Goran Dragic. 3 for 6 now.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
Fred VanVleet to Gasol. Fred VanVleet to Porzingis. Lets it fly from long range. Not going down here.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Mavericks with the possession. Doncic to Van Vliet. To Luka Doncic. The drive right to the basket. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
You got him.
To Dragic. Here's a chance from long range. It's rebounded by Gasol. Fred VanVleet to Porzingis. Offensive board. Marc Gasol. Now 4 for 9. Now the Heat going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
Substitutions.
From long range, and the Mavs able to clear the rebound. To Gasol. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Fires the three, knocks it down. Fred VanVleet to Hardaway. Can't connect.
1 minute left in the third quarter.
Five to shoot for Miami. Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Make it tough on him. Make it tough on him.
Jordan Bell, huge block. Fires the three. That's not his range. It's no good. For three, it's good. Coach wants to see more from his D. Out of bounds, last touch by the Heat. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. 15-footer at the buzzer. Tim Hardaway Jr. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2. And that one is out. That'll do it. Third quarter complete as the Heat enjoy some breathing room. So the Heat will have it to start this fourth and final quarter. And it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting five has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Fred VanVleet to Hardaway. Adebayo the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Doesn't get the bounce.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Fred VanVleet to Gasol. Can't miss those. The pass set it all up.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Fred VanVleet to Hardaway. Short jumper won't fall. Cruises inside for 2.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Into the game for the Mavericks, number 53.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Burke with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Bell. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Mavericks with the basketball. Bell. Probing the defense. To Hardaway. The Heat grab the board. And stuffs it home. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Bell. Here comes the screen. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Burke with it. Looking to make something happen.
Right.
Here comes the screen. Trey Burke. That no good, off the mark. Short jumper misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Hardaway to Van Vliet. Oh, defender pulling the chair. To Waiters. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Dion Waiters locked in, and that's always dangerous.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for the Heat, number 7, Goran Dragic.
Seth Curry to Luka Doncic. He wants it at the rim and scores.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Dragic. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Kelly Olynyk trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Dallas has it. Seth Curry to Luka Doncic. Takes stock of the floor. The screen sets him up for 2.
When you're a EuroLeague MVP at the age of 19, let me break down why your game is perfectly suited at the PG spot to be a dominant one in the league. Because Luka Doncic is a technician offensively. In any screen and roll opportunity, he makes the simple read. He's not the most dynamic player offensively. He doesn't have Ben Simmons' athleticism. But what he does have is Rajon Rondo vision, mixed with a jump shot where he can beat you any and every way he wants to.
Doncic to Porzingis. Cashes in for 2.
Here's what's brilliant about Luka Doncic. Everybody thinks that you need to be fast or be able to ISO somebody and create your own shot with your speed or your athleticism or your explosiveness. That is not the case. Doncic is 6'8", 230 pounds. Put that smaller guard on your hip, post him up, walk him down, shoot shots over the top. If you have an uncanny style of play, that game can reward you a ton in this league.
Doncic to Porzingis. Doncic to Hardaway. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
ISO.
Hardaway to Seth Curry. To Luka Doncic. 4-3. Won't go down. Beyond the arc for 3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Seth Curry to Porzingis. Hardaway to Luka Doncic. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper. straight on three. At the buzzer, the Heat with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat could not have been more dominant in this game. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Check out the leading scores for the Miami Heat. The Mavericks are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united. Check out the leading scores for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Assists.
These guys walked in with the game plan, and they walked out with the win. And these highlights, they tell even more of the story.
Player of the game.
Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here are the upcoming games for the Miami Heat. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Somebody pop a date, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I with a crown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate.
Black Panther. Bow, bow, bow. What? The one you look like you making a dunk mixtape out there. Yeah. The one putting on a dunk show tonight. They gonna need some new rims after the game. Finish your breakfast then. I like it. Next time, do it like that. It's your boy.
Oh, y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Kendrick and that LOX, huh?
Y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that locked in Kendrick? That Styles P, that Jada, that Kendrick. Oh, y'all think it's games being played around here, huh? Well, they not. Right, this in the air.
The damage that we do is severe. The reinvention of the fresh, brand new every year.
Them hit him in his blood and flew in the air. We put that work on commercial. We flew in the lab.
I hit the bar and the weights, then I'm doing the stairs. They say the Lord only knows what I do to my peers.
Trying to sell to pursue my career. So I keep a tight circle, I don't move with the squares.
Rock a rugby like pool, but put two in your ear. If you ain't qualified, you should move to the rear.
I'm from Yonkers, had to learn to conquer my fears. In the foreign, had to learn to conquer the gears.
It's the kick drum, yeah, it's attached to the snare. I turn it to the back, then I crack your veneers.
Stagnated on the block.
I'm in the mansion upstate, out back with the D's.
Everybody back up, man down, back up. Don't play with me. I do you something dirty. You talk to me crazy. I do you something dirty. How I feel lately. I do you something dirty. I wake up, the neighbors coming too bright and early. Whoa.
Ties and dope bars.
Life is a movie and death is the co-star.
Mechanics of the game.
Bandits trail foreigns in the lane.
If they heard that the driver is gang off,
we be in the part of the party that gets roped off.
Mingle with the judge and both for
questions that we asking ourselves, having the thought.
Spending money that's unaccounted for.
If you scared to party with gangsters,
what you around us for?
We do what we want, man.
We get around the law.
Yeah, it's bubble whips and square links.
LOX give respect, cause fear stinks.
Chair at the table,
It's the commission,
a rare thing.
B, come on, it's us. You hear kings.
We still smell money and hear Frank.
Raps like a dice game.
We bout to clear bank.
Everybody back.